What's up, guys? Justin off. Forget it. I can't even do it. My voice is certainly not smooth like that. But today's video is with the J-Man, J.Copeland. You know what? Justin is not his name. He's a jazz player. It's actually J.Copeland. And guys, today we're actually going to be doing a fragrance. I have not done a lot of videos on this house. And I think I'm actually going to have to start diving into the house a little bit more because this fragrance was, oh damn, it was good. We're going to be doing Lauren Polo Supreme Leather. I ended up finishing almost this sample. I just need a little bit more just because I'm actually going to be doing a smell and rate on this house. But this fragrance was actually launched in 2015. It's classed as a leather fragrance. Because I only have a sample, let's get a picture as to what the bottle looks like. And then Jazzman, Jay, you're up, my man.
What's up, guys? This is J.Copeland from the channel Stay Fresh Productions. Chad, thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate it. Happy to be a part of this collaboration here. We're talking about Ralph Lauren's Polo Supreme Leather. Now I'm going to spray this fragrance just so I can remind myself of the opening. Very pleasant. Definitely a dark, sweet leather kind of fragrance. It reminds me of a more leathery Armani Code Profumo right off the top. Now, apparently the note breakdown here is fairly simple. We only have 6 alleged notes. And at the top we have cardamom and nutmeg. And honestly, I don't really get any real spicy kick from this fragrance. It actually comes off pretty smooth. So there's probably some spices in there, but they don't scream off the top. In the heart, we have our leathery notes. We actually have a leather accord mixed with saffron. Saffron is usually used either to accentuate a leather accord or to help create one. In this case, I think it's helping to amplify the leather in order to stay true to the theme of the fragrance. And in the bottom, we have our sweet notes at the base. We have tonka bean and honey. Tonka bean we see all the time, adds a nice rich and creamy sweetness, but the honey accord here, it really does add a little bit something different. It's a slightly different texture to the sweetness, and it is a little bit of a breath of fresh air in comparison to some other sweet designer fragrances we see that are based with tonka bean these days. Ultimately, the leather screams out the most here. It is blended well with the sweetness. Again, the spices maybe are kind of there at the top. I did try this on skin, so not just on paper. And even on skin, especially on skin, the spices I did not get really much at all. So as it dries down, it gets more leathery because all the leather notes, if you want to say that, are in the heart. So we get closer to the heart, it gets more leathery and a little bit more sweet. And it kind of stops there for me. It just gets a little bit sweeter as we dry down because, again, the base notes are honey and tonka bean. The leather note stays there pretty much all the way throughout. So we're left with kind of a sweet and kind of creamy leather in the dry down. And again, it's very pleasant, very easy to wear for a leather fragrance, but just a little bit one-dimensional for me. But I really do enjoy it. I think it is a little bit of a different step in this direction of fragrances in terms of leathery sweet. It's nothing like Prada L'Homme Intense, which is another popular leather tonka bean kind of sweetness with some iris in there. And like I said, it is similar to Armani Code Profumo, but the leather is amped up, so that does bring it a little bit more maybe into daring territory than the Armani. But overall, I enjoy the scent, and I do think it's a pretty decent release from the House of Polo, which has not been releasing all the greatest fragrances as of late, but this is a good one, I gotta say. Anyway, Chad, thank you so much for having me on, and back to you.
All right, Justin, thank you very much for doing the video. I really do appreciate it, so, yo, man, we're gonna have to meet up sometime. I gotta go to Oregon, because Oregon is definitely a state that's on my bucket list, but I wish that we were able to meet up when I was in Chicago last May, but you know what? Eventually, one day, we will. So, because Justin ended up naming off the notes, I won't really do so. But what I do get is that I really do get a smooth leather. It's not a rough and tough type of leather with a very sweet tonka bean and a really nice, this is really a nicely blended honey note. There is a slight spice, but not a lot. Like the notes, the main star note to this one is the honey and the leather. Like the tonka bean is more in the background along with that faint spice, but that honey note is really, how it's implemented in this fragrance is beautiful. Like, I'm not really into the whole artistic bit, but the transition between those two was brilliant. This fragrance is classy, mature, but at the same time, playful. Occasions to wear this one, This is versatile. You can wear this from dressing down, like not bummy, you know, like a turtleneck or something like this, to something that's black tie to tuxedo. This fragrance is very versatile and it's also signature scent worthy. Seasons to wear this one would be the colder months, longevity 7 to 8 hours, and the projection was more on the lighter side. But the sillage was pretty good. I was testing this one out when I was actually working, and I do have the driver's window open just because I do like to get a fresh breeze, even if it's colder time. And even after hour 5 and 6, I was able to smell this one when like the breeze would hit. Like, so I can imagine the sillage on this being pretty good. So I gotta do a correction on camera, okay? Now, a couple months ago, Cody Drakdock did a review on this scent here, Ferrari's Leather Essence. And one of his subscribers, and I'm sure he's a subscriber of mine, asked me which one is better, this or the Polo Leather. I said that the Polo Leather was a little bit more harsher than this one. I was wrong. This is better than this. And I'm the Ferrari man. This smells, I'm not gonna say a lot better, but does smell better than this fragrance because of the honey note. This is more of a rough and tough type of fragrance. The leather in it is more of a smooth suede with a lot of spices. But with this one, you do get a nice smooth leather with a really nice sweet honey note. And that's what really distincts this one because of that honey note. This is better than the Ferrari Leather. I'm actually gonna have to send this video to that subscriber because of my error. Prices on this one, you can actually get this for a good price online from $55 to $75 USD. Retail up here, this goes for about $200 Canadian, so I would actually get this one online. This does smell of quality though. This smells like, to me, this really does smell niche. It smells expensive, natural, and amazing. Wife really did like this one. She gets a lot of leather, honey, but with cardamom. I don't really get that cardamom. I just get like a faint spice, but she gets a little bit of the cardamom. So my final thoughts on this one, as you could tell, and I'm just repeating myself, I really do like this one. The honey and the leather is just, it's a different type of fragrance, and this is bottle worthy. Like, I have such a large collection, but I could see myself getting an actual bottle of this. The versatility is great, the smell is amazing. The price on this, if you get it online, is really good, and it does smell more expensive than what you pay. And my rating out of 5, 5 out of 5. I don't give too many 5 out of 5s. I know that recently I did give Ferragamo's signature Womo one, but this is rightfully so. Like, this really does deserve 5 out of 5. This is better than Ferragamo's Womo signature. Believe it or not, man. This is an amazing fragrance, and I think that Polo did a superb job on this one. So guys, that's it for Polo Supreme Leather. Justin, again, thank you very much for doing this video. So guys, I'm gonna attach Justin's link down below. Make sure to check him out. He's beating me in subs because of that smooth voice. That voice is truly relaxing. But that voice, Justin, I am jealous. My voice is kind of annoying and a little high pitch at times, but I'm actually very glad that you ended up doing this video. So guys, I'm just rambling on, I'm just being a goof off. So I'm gonna end it here. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, share the video, subscribe if you haven't, hit that notification bell. We thank you for your time, take care, and we'll see you later.